Everybody. So I just thought of an amazing thing, and I seem to come up with these really cool ideas. So I know that most professionals and teachers, they come to Oman and they're expecting that their business or their school treats them with like this 5-star treatment. Okay, and when they get here, most people are disappointed because they can't find an apartment, or because they can't find furniture, or because maybe the company didn't think of all the specifics or call them in advance to see what their likes and personalities all are about. They have the PRO meet them at their airport, and their PRO picks them up and you stand in line, you wait for a SIM card, or you pull out your passport, and it's just really a huge hassle. Because I've been there. I was lucky though the first time I came into Oman, because the school that I worked for at Al Rawad, they really took care of me. But there are many schools that they will say that they'll give you an accommodation after you arrive, or they will help you find a place, but that they don't have one set up for you. Maybe they do set one up for you, but it doesn't have any linens, or it doesn't have any food, or it doesn't have the important phone numbers and applications that you can use in order to get started. Lots of, here in Oman, especially, to set up your internet, and it might take 2 to 3 weeks just to set up your internet until you get your ID card, because you can't do that without an ID card. And so with all of those different things and elements, it can cause lots of stress for the person coming here, because they need internet and they need data and they need to be able to call their families back home. And so I decided that I would put together some packages so that to help you guys when you're all coming to Oman, to help you fit in or settle a lot easier, because it can be very stressful, and have it all done before you get here or the day you arrive. To have it done by that point will feel like that you will just fall in love with the country, because all the other stuff that causes stress will be gone. It'll be finished. Yeah, you can come and do that yourself, but it is very stressful. Just like moving to any new country, when you're coming from a different country and you're going to start a new job and everything else, these things can be very stressful. So I thought of a way that I could give a 5-star treatment to everybody out there who's coming to Oman and who really wants that extra sense of home already set out for them once they arrive. Okay, so I'm going to show you a PowerPoint, something that I just quickly put together, and right now with the cost of everything, these are the prices that I came up with. Okay, so if you want to just one thing, just a toiletry set, that can be done. Okay, but these are packages. So if you were to pull out a few of those different things, of course, we can cut it down to a different price so that it's more affordable. But I think you'll be really happy with what I've thought. Okay, so I am going to share my screen with you, and we're going to talk about this. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put this in presentation mode, but I need to go to the very top. Okay, so this is my business and educational concierge. Okay, it works into the educational aspect of it, but there are many businesses out there that can also benefit. So that's why it's for everybody. Okay, and so the packages that I have are at the airport. Okay, home at last, chocolate and spa. Oops, that's supposed to be coffee and chocolate and spa. It's okay. Chillax, the VIP private driver, the all-inclusive package, and other services. Okay. All right. My 6 packages help businesses or schools or their employees prepare for your arrival. So when you first come to Oman, let me take the hassle of relocation to our beautiful hassle out of relocation to our beautiful country. Okay, so each of my packages includes Omani halwa dessert, which is delish. It's very delicious. A SIM card and data, and I would recommend something like this Hala Omar 12 and the Hala SIM through Aridu. I personally like Aridu better than Omantel, but I'm sure Omantel also has its packages if you prefer that through your company. And what this does is it gives you 300 minutes is actually really great because it can give you those minutes you need in order to call back home. So the international voice usually only covers like Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, and like the Philippines, okay, now, and some of the other MENA countries. But if you're coming from like say America or coming from the UK, it doesn't cover those places. So those 300 minutes will help you call home and say, hey, mom and dad, I'm okay, or whoever you've left behind, to let them know that you've arrived safely. Okay, so there's that. And then this is of course good for 1 month. It's 15 gigabytes. You know, it's hard to go through 15 gigabytes unless you're like streaming videos or something, but usually this will do well for you for that first month. Okay, you'll get a free toiletry bag with a dye-free, and I specify dye-free because I know there's lots of people that have allergies and these things, and you don't want to be itchy. So dye-free shampoo, conditioner, body wash, toothpaste, lip balm, refreshing body spray, and lotion. Okay, plus a battery-powered toothbrush, blue or pink razor, depending on your specifications, a hairbrush, and or a comb. All right, so I know many gentlemen don't always use a hairbrush, so that would just be a comb, all right, or whatever they would need in order to specify on exactly what you would need in your toiletry bag. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so my first package is called At the Airport. Okay, so at the airport, you would receive flowers and a refreshing beverage upon arrival. So whatever juices you really like, fresh juices, I would come with a nice fresh beverage for you to drink at the airport with some flowers to make you feel really special. You would also get a traditional Omani gift. Okay, and that could be something like frankincense. We call it labon here. Okay, or bukhur, which is also like the woods of the trees. They burn it here. It just smells really good with little burner pots and some charcoal that you can light those things on there. And one of my free toiletry bags, again, with your dye-free shampoo, conditioner, body wash, toothpaste, lip balm, and refreshing body spray, and your lotion. Okay, plus your battery-powered toothbrush, blue or pink razor, hairbrush, and comb. All right, so that is 90 reals per person. Okay, you also get your ground transport from your airport to your hotel. So many of you will probably stay in a hotel the first night because you want to go over to your apartment to see if there's any specifications or anything that I've missed in order for you to feel comfortable for sure in your apartment. We won't move you. I would try to keep you in your hotel until you are satisfied, or I'm actually thinking about setting up a bedroom in my villa, which is part of the educational consultancy, so that you would have a nice place to sleep, so that you wouldn't have to worry about paying extra for a hotel until you could find your own place. Okay, so that's the first package. The second package is called Home at Last, and it's 150 reals per person. You would get basically a candle, towel, a foldable tote, cereal, bread, milk, eggs, instant Nescafe, latte varieties, tea and honey varieties, 2 mugs, jam, nuts butter, McVitie's digestive cookies, orange juice, some apples and bananas, some pastas, some marinara or Alfredo sauce, SIM card data plus minutes, toiletries bag with the normal stuff, and Omani halwa. All right, so but the reason why this is a little more costly is not because of the items or how many items there are. It's just that I do know that some of you have dietary needs. So if this is to help cover any costs, like some of you might need gluten-free bread, or you might need non-dairy because you're lactose intolerant, and different things like this. Maybe you're allergic to peanut butter or eggs. So I would try to put together a package that would be suitable for your needs. Okay. But this one, and then of course, if it was a little bit less, I would give you some maybe money back, because I don't want to overcharge you, but at the same time, to be honest with you, with all the things that are included in this, 150 is very reasonable. All right. For the chocolate coffee and spa, as I told you, it's actually not chocolate and spa, it's chocolate coffee and spa. We have our local varieties of chocolate, the Galaxy chocolates, which are very delicious. Okay. And we also include some M&Ms, maybe some stuff from home, some brownies, some Nescafe packets. Then also, of course, because it's a spa package, you'd get a loofah, some handmade soap. It's handmade from vegetables. It's not something that's like your normal, it's just all natural. A sleeping mask, your comb, your hairbrush, memories notebook with pen, some of those like moisturizing or invigorating facial masks, some body towel, a small carpet for near your bed. That's that fluffy one that you see there. A 30-minute massage at a well-established venue. Candle, a SIM card, your data plus minutes, toiletries bag, and your Omani halwa. Okay, so that one is 195 per person. The Chillax is one of my favorites because it helps you like kind of decorate your home. Plus, it also helps to relax. So knowing that you have all the things that you kind of need in order to sleep when you get into your new apartment, because I know that's really stressful to some people. They come and they see that their bed's not made. And you're like, oh my God, I have to make my bed. Oh, this is so much work. I'm so tired. So to try to get away from all that, I have an Chillax, which I would, again, call you in advance. You would tell me what kind of colors you're looking for your bedroom. And then I would put together a pillow, some fitted sheets, a pillow cover, blanket, bath rug, your bedroom rug, your comforter set, homemade soap, memories book, pen, a gel sleeping mask, a comb, brush, mug, assorted tea and honeys, linen basket, towel, talc powder, 30-minute booking for a massage, candle, a SIM card, data plus minutes, toiletry bags, and Omani halwa. All right. Plus, additionally, I would meet you at the airport with flowers, a hot or cold beverage, and an Omani traditional gift and ground transfer from airport to your hotel. Okay, so that one's at 250. Just 1 second here. Hold on. I will come back to you. My child is at the door. Okay, sorry about that. Let me get back to the slideshow. All right. Okay, so we have our VIP service, which is I will meet and greet you at the airport with flowers and fresh fruit juice with an Omani traditional gift. You would get a ground transport to your hotel room with fruit basket and beverage, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, upon arrival. Okay, your ground transport from hotel to your business. All right, a 1-week transport from hotel, home to business, work, anywhere in Oman except Salalah. Now, if you need Salalah, if you need me to be in Salalah for you, that will cost you a little extra, because I would have to pay for a hotel down there. I would have to have a car ready for you so that I could take you to where you need to go. So this is something that might cost a little extra for you guys that need to get to Salalah. Okay, I will give you a quick tour of Muscat. We would probably go up and down the coast as far as Muscat was over there, and then we would specify something that's important to you. So like if you really want to see the beaches, or you want to go to Al Khorram, which is like an older part of Muscat, or you want to see what malls we have, this would be something that we would do for one day that you're here. And then of course you get to pick one of the packages, either the Home at Last or the chocolate coffee and spa. So that, you know, that Home at Last is that food and stuff like things like that you would need. And then the chocolate coffee and spa would give you the extra like relaxing type pleasure. Okay, so that one is 475 reals per person. Okay, again, it's very reasonable considering that you would do all of these things and you still get ground transport, and you would have to worry about your car or getting to work or getting to the grocery store or anything like this until for at least 1 week. Okay. I do have a Jeep Renegade. Okay, that's the car that I would be using to transport you everywhere. But if we did go to Salalah, I would have to rent a vehicle because my Jeep is a little bit old, but it's still a really comfortable vehicle to ride in. All right, has an amazing sound system. Okay, so that is this package. All right, the next package, where is, okay, oops, that's okay. The next package is an all-inclusive. All right, so in this all-inclusive, I would help you find your apartments. I will help you coordinate your accommodation before you arrive in Oman. So basically, you would tell your business to let Miss Marissa, and I will give you my information, to call their business and help coordinate your accommodation before you arrive in Oman. And what that would entail is I would definitely call you and say, okay, hey, how are you doing? This is Miss Marissa. You hired me to coordinate your arrival in Muscat or in Sohar or wherever you're moving to in Oman. Okay. Before we start though, I do need to kind of let you know, you did contact me, so you know a little bit about me. I'm an American here. I've been in Oman for 7 years. And so I sort of know where everything is, and I've lived in Muscat for about that long. Okay. But I need to understand you a little bit better, because in this all-inclusive package, not only do you get the VIP package, which is including one, at least at the Home at Last, and or the chocolate, coffee, and spa package, you also are getting the Chillax. Okay, so I would need to know, what are your colors? Like, what kind of colors do you want to see in your bedroom or in your bathroom? You know, because this is the room that I will be setting up for you exclusively to make sure that you can feel very comfortable by the time you get home. Okay. You know, I would help you. I would probably go to your business and say, okay, what is the accommodation allowance that you're offering them? Where location wise do you want to kind of stay? Where is the, or if the business or school is setting you up in an accommodation, then you would give me permission to go to your school or your business and get the keys so that I can take pictures of your accommodation. All right. If the school or business is furnishing your apartment, then it's easy for me to go and buy sheets and things that I need to buy in order to fit your bed and everything else like this. Okay. But if you have to find your own accommodation and they give you an allowance, I would go click, 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 and I would take pictures and I say, this is it without the furnishings. Okay. And then you would notify your school, and then they would tell me or tell you how much your allowance is for buying furniture. Okay. Or are you supposed to do that all on your own? All right, then this all-inclusive covers mainly everything except for your furniture. So if you wanted me to buy your furniture or purchase furniture from, say, IKEA or Pan Emirates or someplace like this before you arrive, then you would have to, I would send pictures of everything that I find that I think that would be suitable for you. And then you would have to send me extra money so that I could buy that furniture for you. Okay, But if the school or business furnishes your apartment where they put the furniture and everything that you need there, then you don't have to worry about that. And all I would do is go in and decorate it and get it ready for you to arrive to your apartments. Okay. I would also work with your organization or your school to make sure that with all the furnitures and everything that are in there, plus they make sure your air appliances are working. It's very hot in Oman from about March. It starts getting warm in March, and then it stays warm until about September or October. Okay, so you do need a properly working air conditioning unit. Okay, or wherever you are living in your house or this type of thing. So this and like your showers and your shataf, what is it called? Shataf? The spray hose thingy in your bathroom, making sure all your pipes, all your windows can open, all your AC units are working properly, hiring someone coming in maintenance that to make sure all of that is included in your accommodation would be something that $950 would cover. Okay, so because I would have to hire somebody to come in and clean it out for you. I'd hire someone to make sure that it's all beautiful and waiting for you to arrive in Oman. Okay, so that's why the all-inclusive is pretty pricey, but it just takes all that mess and all that headache out of the idea, and then you are able to relax. You know where your house is going to be, you know where the restaurants are nearby, you know what applications you're going to have to install in your phone so that you can get everything ready. You'll have a SIM card, you'll have your data, everything will be set up for you. All you have to do is come to Oman and be comfortable. Basically, that's it. All right, so that's the all-inclusive. And then, of course, I can break down other services. So like, for instance, if you just want me to help you find an apartment and coordinate it, your accommodation before you arrive in Oman, just that, no food, no nothing like this, then I would charge a certain amount for that. And calling you in advance to better understand your needs, to better serve you, I would tell those needs to your organization, and that's it. It wouldn't be so expensive. It would just be like a consultancy fee, okay? Maybe per hour, maybe something like 1 hour, 50 reals, something like that, or 25, but we can negotiate those costs. I can work with your HR from your organization, making sure that your appliances and everything are working. And that would be also a fee that I would include. And then if you do need to relocate to Salalah, we can talk about what those expenses might be as well. Okay. So if you are really impressed by this, it's great. I'm really proud. Thank you so much for your time. This PowerPoint is actually for somebody that would send it to digitally. But if you go to 21castweebly.com/, there will be a contact form there, and you're more than welcome to contact me on that form. However, as you are scrolling back in YouTube, you will also see that I've had my business card there with phone number and information about everything that I've done online and through social medias. So you can also follow me there or get more information and how to contact me and everything like this. But I do really appreciate your time, and I thank you and value you. I have been here, again, I said, for about 7 years. I love Oman. It's so much like my home. I want everybody to fall in love with it like I did. And hopefully many other things I can help you with in the future. Okay. All right. So take care of yourselves, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful night, evening, morning, weekend, whenever you listen to this. Okay. And may God bless you, and masalama, and shalom, and bye-bye, adieu, and bon voyage. I hope you guys all have a wonderful time. Thank you again. and God bless.